All right, microphone check, microphone check. How you guys doing? Let's see everything look. Everything look good? Yes, it does. All right. What's up, guys? Welcome, 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 welcome. So we finally got the Dualsense in the actual house here. Best Buy finally sent it, so we're going to do an unboxing, and we're going to see just how this bad boy compares to that right there. Yes, it's a DualShock 4. The only difference between this one and a standard one is that it has buttons on the back because this is a scuffed version of a DualShock 4, but pretty much it's the same thing. And yeah, I got little control freaks on it, but we'll see. Everybody's telling me that the analog sticks are very similar, so more than likely, if you have control freaks, these would work on your DualShock 5 or your DualSense, but we'll find that out in a second. So let's go get into this unboxing. All right, got a box inside of a box. There she is. All right, so there's the front part of the box. Hopefully I can make that come across a little better. Let me turn my light off, actually. There you can see it a little better. There you go. There's the DualSense box. On the back. Everything there. And you got tape on the side here. Ouch, right here. For some reason it would not cut, so I'm just going to do that. All right, get rid of that, just plastic. Inside the box is another box. And inside that box, obviously, will be your controller. If I can get it out here. There we go. Okay, right off the bat, first of all, this thing is not heavy. It's definitely not heavy, guys. But, oh my God. Okay. Let me put that to the side here. Okay, all right. Let me turn that light back on. So, first impressions of this right here. Holy shit. Okay, So you notice how like on the DualShock 4, especially when you're holding it, it feels kind of bulky on the sides here, like going around here on the sides. It feels very slimmed down this time around, and it's kind of got like a little curve to it. So you notice how it's square in this centers here. It's kind of got like a little curve to it. So when you put your hands on it, it actually just, it's more fleshed against your hand this time around. The actual triggers, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know if y'all can see this. I don't know how well this is coming across, but let me get a little closer. Y'all notice how on the triggers, there's a little bit of obviously resistance here. Not crazy resistance, obviously, because this is not on. You know what I'm saying? Like the functionality, the rumble's not on. But if you guys can see as I'm pulling down here, you know what I'm saying? It's not necessarily all super fast like it would be here. Notice how that has a considerable click here, or you can hear it. That has a considerable click. This bad boy does not. I mean, y'all hearing this. So that's got a little bit of force to it. The touchpad, this doesn't even feel like a touchpad. This just feels like, I don't know how to explain it. It doesn't feel like a touchpad on the side here. It feels more so around, well, or maybe it does. Maybe it does. Okay, maybe it does. Comparing it to this, yeah, I'm not really noticing that big of a difference. Well, on this one, yeah, when I do my thumb, yeah, okay, this one's got more of a kind of a fleshy toned feel to it. So there's that. In terms of the analog sticks feel pretty good. They definitely feel pretty damn good. They feel pretty much the same as what you guys will see on the DualShock 4 here. Feel pretty much the same. I will say, though, they do look about the same size, so I'm about to go ahead and test the stereo real quick. Let me pop one of these off. As you guys clearly see, DualShock 4's thumbsticks are pretty small compared to these. Same thing. Looks about the same size. So we're going to go ahead and put that on, see if it fits. It fits, guys. It fits. So control freaks are compatible with this controller, and it feels fine. It actually feels a lot better too when I put those on, because I don't like to use the stock analog sticks, like the rubber on those, because they're not really that reliable. I remember on the PlayStation 4 one, these, especially in the first edition ones, the rubber on this stuff, especially when you play like aggressive games, it would come off. It wasn't really that reliable at all. So this time around, they went with a much more better approach, or they just kept the same thing. Feels roughly the same though in that regard. Now to go into the actual buttons, let's see here. Yeah, okay. So these buttons are a lot smaller. The share button and the create button are significantly smaller than what you would see on the DualSense or DualShock 4. Notice how that's got a it's pretty simple. These are smaller. If I can get it quicker. There you go. They're smaller on the DualSense. So there's that. But they feel like buttons, I guess you can say. They definitely feel like buttons. Now, in terms of the overall face buttons, the square, the cross, I guess that's what they're calling it now, the cross, right? And the circle and triangle. Let's see. These protrude just a tad bit more, but they feel pretty good. Pretty much the same. They feel pretty much the same. Not much change there. They do feel great, though. I will say the D-pad, though, is probably where I'm really noticing the difference, is this actual D-pad. This D-pad is actually, it's one piece, as you guys can see. You press down, the whole thing moves. It's one piece. Very similar to what you see with the DualShock 4. It's one piece, but it's got a little bit more of a grip to it, I would say. It feels fine. Now, to go into the actual coup de grace of this, obviously you guys already know the speaker is in the center, and there's a built-in microphone in there, and there's a mute button right here. When you push the button here, it should power on. So you guys can see the lights. It's powering on. There it is. So you guys can see the light. Yeah, it's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how people use the shoulder buttons to play games like these right here. I don't know. I don't understand why people use that, but those feel fine too. They don't feel any different from these. just a better controller in my honest opinion. I have big hands, so this is actually natural for me. If you have smaller hands, I don't think you'll have a problem with this either. And that goes strictly into this part of the controller itself, the way it's contoured. So your hands kind of just wrap around it naturally. I don't think anybody will have any issues with this at all. There is kind of a small little difference though between the distance between these two, buttons, these shoulder buttons and the triggers. If you look here, these are more kind of fleshed against the controller. I don't know if that's picking up any better, but these are a little bit more fleshed to the controller on the Dualsense or the DualShock 4 versus these. There's a little bit of a distance, but that's mostly because these triggers are pretty damn big. But yeah, there's that. It looks great. I'm not gonna lie, it looks great. One thing I am picking up too, though, it's not no clear white. That's one thing. It's definitely not just white. It's got more of a, how do I put it? It doesn't look straight white. It has like this, has like another look to it. It's kind of like smoke look, if that makes sense. Like there's a little bit of black in there and it looks a little bit more darker than what you guys see online. I was expecting it to be super white, but it doesn't really look that white. But maybe just me in this lighting, but it doesn't. That's pretty much all you got with the in the box. You don't really get a cord. No, you don't get nah, not really Snow White. It doesn't come with a cord, unfortunately. For those of you wondering, I see somebody saying does it come with a white? It doesn't come with a control like a cord. It doesn't come with that. It just comes with the controller in general in the box, and that's pretty much how they did it. Obviously, I bought the charger station, so more than likely you guys, I'm going to be taking more advantage of this port right here at the bottom of the controller. This is going to be on a actual a stand. So, but it looks good. It definitely looks good. Definitely a big step up from what you guys see here. Now, I don't see, let's see here. Do I even have a cord for this? I'm trying to remember, do I have one? Nope, I do not, actually. I do not have a cord for this. So, yeah, that's what it's got more of a look for. It's got like a grayish white color. Not necessarily Snow White, but, it's got like a gray color. I just noticed that the controller here is kind of angled in the actual bottoms here. So, versus this is circular, around it. This is more angled. So, yeah, it's fine. It's definitely a good step up. I think it's good. I can't wait to see how games implement this and how developers go further with this. But so far, so good. And we answered one of the biggest mysteries that was going around is whether or not your control freaks will work with this. So that does work. All your control freaks, if you have any, will work. I'm just popping this one off my DualShock 4 there. Again, the scuff one. And it pops right on. There you guys go. No issues at all. That stuff works. I don't know what my other one is. So yeah, for those of you that want to play those first-person shooters, y'all gonna have fun with first-person shooters. That's for sure. This feels 5 times more comfortable than this right here. The reason why, if you let me illustrate, notice how my hand is more contoured for this right here. My hand is not really. There's like no how do I say, there's no emptiness in my hand here when it comes to this controller. If I use my right hand and I demonstrate with this one, you notice this thing takes up a majority of this controller. Whereas this, it does not. So there's a size comparison for you right there. Pretty good. Definitely pretty good. Any questions for it? Let me know what you guys think. Let me see here. Dude, and it actually lights up just like the damn console. That's really cool. Is it USB-C or USB-A? It's USB-C. Shut up. Cryptos. Do you think the PS4 back button will work on the DualSense? What do you mean the back button? Oh, you mean that adapter piece that plugs into this, like in the bottom of this? I am not so sure about that. I don't think it will. This is more of a different build. You know what I'm saying? If you look at this, it's like that particular piece works and was designed strictly for this because of the way it was shaped and molded. You see how like this is molded in the back of it? That was molded strictly for this. It won't fit. It won't fit on this. Dualsense, it's a completely different story. It's more flat. Put it more close to the camera. It's more flat. It won't work on that at all. I don't think it will. So no. It doesn't come with a cord. Do we need a special cord for USB-C? PlayStation 5 will supply the cord for you. But if you want to get like extended cords, it's going to be the same situation that you guys see for USB, for micro USB for PlayStation 4, and I think Xbox One uses it too for some of their connections. It's going to be the same thing over again like we did this generation. If you want those extended ones, you go and buy those either online and through stores. You know, they'll have those. You know those like gamer rated ones, like, hey, these are extended, these are braided. They'll have those type of cables later on, but that'll be happening. Why send the accessories out before the console? That's something I don't understand. It's to make sure everybody can get their hands on everything. Because let's keep it real. If they launch everything day one, and then you have people who just want to get, you know, bits and pieces of everything and might not get their hands on the console, odds are they probably wouldn't be able to get their hands on these because they would be sold out super fast. It makes sense. It's actually a lot better to do that and get stuff out there. What's up, Blaze? Shout out to Blaze. Blaze. Control freaks work on this bad boy, dog. They work. These are from my DualShock 4. They fit perfectly. So yes, that they work. I'm happy that they work and they look good. This controller feels amazing. I'm not even joking. Like, no cap, it feels amazing. No issues whatsoever. And you guys see the size of this thing. This thing is really like this thing is huge compared to that. Hold on, let me do that. That thing is pretty big. Bro, especially in this area right here. Between, like, I can't, it's hard for me to explain, guys. When you pick this controller up and you compare it to this right here, like, automatically, this feels 5 times more natural than something I've been used to. And granted, I have paddles on the back of this, right? The paddles are not interfering with my DualShock 4 at all because these are natural. Like, this is supposed to be going how it looks. But you notice how my hands are. See how that is? Especially my fingers. Again, this feels more natural with Dualsense. There's no issues. See how it's like designed? That's how fine-tuned they did it for your hand. Perfect. Perfect built. It's a perfect build. Let me see here. Hey, Blaze, you wanted to say anything about this controller? Any more about this controller? Let me see here. Good God. I will say, though, another thing that's really kind of flipping me out, though. Like, if they didn't tell you that this was a touchpad, guys, on top of the Dualsense, you probably wouldn't know it was a touchpad because it feels different as hell. It doesn't feel like this, where it's super smooth. It doesn't feel like that. It feels different. It's got like a little bit of, I don't know if y'all can tell, like, I know see how slow my hand is slipping off of this? It's got that type of feel. Like, it's got a little bit of a grippy-ish type of feel. This right here, it's different. Like, you wouldn't even know if that was the touchpad or not. They didn't tell you. I'm telling you right now. It's really good. I'm feeling jealousy right now. I mean, guys, if you guys want to get your DualSense, go ahead and buy them. I ordered mine through Best Buy, and they just shipped it out today, or they shipped it out yesterday in RGT, and it arrived today. So it arrived super late. It came at like around 9, or no, it came around 7 something. So yeah, it said it was going to be out by 9. So go ahead and do, if you guys want to get your hands on this, go ahead and get it. It's really great. Craig Harris had one, and ironically, Craig didn't even want to unbox the damn thing, which was hilarious as hell. He's like, I'm going to wait till I get the bag before I unbox the controller. And I'm like, Craig, just unbox the damn controller. He's like, nah, I don't want to do that. I want the bag first. So let's see here. Wait a minute. Let me bring Blaze in here. I'm in the RGT chat, Blaze. Let me mute myself. And they should be able to hear you.
You hear me?
Yep, what's up? You put everything
Bro,
in.
so when did you get it?
Today. It came at 7 o'clock, I think. But, bro, it feels amazing. I'm so happy I got it. It feels great.
I don't like that you got
what's up,
green control freaks.
Oh no, these are older generation ones I bought. These control freaks. These are the CQCs. The CQCs were smaller, so that you can.
Yeah. The other one's raised up.
This one's more for aiming. See.
Yeah.
There's a difference. Yeah. So that's for sensitivity. So the longer the control freak, the more sensitive it is and helps you with aiming. This one right here was just more for control. And I got that because when I first used these before, back with this DualShock, it was off axis. See what I'm saying? My thumb's like this. So it's really, really good.
Feels premium, man.
Yeah, it really does. I really want to test out the microphone, so I might have to do a separate video for you guys for this microphone and compare it to my Rode Procaster.
That microphone is surprisingly incredible, bro. Seriously.
I'm blown away too. I saw a few comparisons. Dudes are comparing it to like the what's that little microphone? The Yeti, I think they were comparing it to. So.
Bro, look, I want to say, so I got a bone to pick. Yo, shout out to Broken Games HDR, right? So, yesterday on the podcast, I had the controller, from the people I know, I had it first. Just because I know a guy, not because I'm special, just because somebody knows me at GameStop, right? So I was like, yo, it works on PC. And then BG, I didn't make a video. I should have put out a video, but I'm lazy, bro. I don't care. BG makes a video, tells everybody, nah, it ain't working on PC. It don't work. And I'm like, nah, I've used it. I think I used it on Tony Hawk. I used it on a couple games, and it worked. You got to plug it in, or if you hold right now, Ryan, if you hold the share button and the PlayStation button at the same time,
it'll put it in pair mode, right? Like
it'll put it in Bluetooth mode. It'll stop flashing. So you could do that way, or you can plug it in via USB-C. But the point I'm trying to make is, it's not natively supported by Steam yet or by other launchers. But bro, eventually it's gonna be fully supported. But right now, if you want to play with it, you can. It's just not all games are gonna support it. But I'm telling you, the true test is when we get to play these games. I'm telling
Digital Foundry was talking about these triggers. Like I'm trying to illustrate this to everybody who's watching the stream. These triggers feel fucking incredible. Like they were saying how like when they were playing games, like you could feel sand with the triggers. Like you can walk on sand, you can feel it in the triggers. These feel great, but
bro, it's a big when I know what you're talking about. They're running through sand, and you can feel like little
like pedals and like how sand will break, on your feet. That type of stuff, you can feel it.
The sound, and what you're doing on screen matches up on what you're feeling. That's the difference. It's like, bro, it's blowing people away, bro. A little game like Astrobot is blowing people away because it's the perfect game.
Bro, and also, I just noticed this, guys. Let me put it back in front of you, the camera. So you see between my finger here? Hold on. Let me put it right here. So you see where my finger is? Hold on, zoom in. Or focused. Is it going to focus? All right, well, it's got a chrome finish in between here, like a little glossy like finish in between the parts here of the controller. There it is. You see it? That little dip in between right here. The other way, bro. Shit. Right here.
I see.
Glossy finish.
When the light bar is blue, this shit just pops off the controller. It looks so beautiful. Like, when that shit's on.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, for those you wondering, if it lights up similar to how the PS5 was shown in the unboxing, or not unboxing, but in the reveal video. Remember how like we saw the lights flash first and then it turned to a steady blue? It's very similar. There you guys go. It does the exact same thing. Just like that. So yeah, it's the exact same. They really did carry it over. Let me read some of these comments. I missed a lot of comments. So scroll back a little bit here. David Cohen, he said, hello, bit. What's up? Love what Microsoft plans are for free Xbox Series X upgrades, especially with that smart delivery. Oh, yeah. We've been there for a while. What's up, Didi? What's up, Brittany Messina? What's up, Sean? What's up, Racer Gundam? Everybody in the chat. If I didn't say what's up, what's up? I'm literally too. My attention's on this and literally seeing just how great this is. The face buttons feel really good, especially the circle, cross, square, and triangle. These feel a lot different. Do you notice the difference when you touch
Bro,
those?
the face buttons feel super satisfying, super
They feel
premium.
different. They
So premium.
Press the face buttons, the circle, triangle, and X and all that, and compare that to your DualShock 4.
Bro,
These feel like plastic.
It's like playing with a toy.
Yeah, these feel like legit plastic. I don't know if this is coming across well for you guys on the stream. This feels like plastic. This does not. This has more of a quality approach to it. And granted, we should be getting that. I mean, we're paying $70 this time around for just this alone. But when you count the games as well, I mean, shit, that's a big deal. But this is really good. I love what they've done here. There's no considerable weight gain at all. I don't know why people are acting like this thing was heavy. There is no weight gain at all. It feels virtually the same as this. Maybe a little bit more weight, just a tad bit more weight, but nothing's considerable weight compared to this. So there's no insane weight. It's like probably a key. If that makes sense.
Yo, Big Clyde, I put out a tweet like 10 minutes ago. It's starting to move and get some traction now. But Microsoft, all this attention about PlayStation controllers, and who comes out with a video? Microsoft. And they're looking at the new controller that Microsoft got out, right? And whatever, I ain't hating on it. I'm gonna have that controller too, and it's a good controller.
You just posted?
And they're like, yeah, I just posted, and they're like, oh, and the newest feature, and they're showing like all these 4 people, like the share button. The share button is something that fans have been requesting, and people have been pushing for it, and we wanted to add something new and innovative.
Oh yeah, I retweeted that. Yeah, I see what you're talking about. Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, it doesn't look that much different. Honestly, it looks like the same thing, even down to the little disc that they're using for their D-pad. It looks exactly the same. The only difference I see with the Series X controller is they included a share button. That's it.
Yo, but I want to say though, like I always hear these guys saying like, Microsoft is innovative, and they are, but they don't always invent everything. Like, the DualShock 4 has had a share button since 2013.
That's true.
You get what I'm saying? Now it's 2020 and they're adding a share button, and they want to act like it's some innovative. Like, nah, like you just got to give it up sometimes. That's all.
Yeah. Shout out to Amco. He says, "What's up, bro?" From Suffolk. Welcome. Good to see you. He says the game launch lineup generation sure is huge improvement in browser. Yeah, I'm literally off. I'm everywhere through my chat. Sorry if anybody's saying what's up or anything. Let's see. Brady Messiah says the triggers are ferrofluid filled for adaptive magnetic control. Devs can make the feel like anything, which is cool. Yeah, it definitely shows. This is good though. Like, honestly, I can't wait to play Demon Souls. I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't wait to play Demon Souls with this and really, go all out with it. That's gonna be the first game I'm probably gonna stream. I'm probably not gonna stream Spider-Man straight out the bat, even though I want to. It's like a toss-up. I might have you guys vote for it, but I don't know. This is really good though. I'm digging this. Man. That is really, really good. And you got the headset, right, Bliss? You got the headset. And the camera. Did you try out the camera?
Sorry. Yeah, I got the headset. I pre-ordered 2 of them. They only could give me 1. But I pre-ordered 2 of them. The headset, like I said, it looks like it's a futuristic headset. It's very comfortable. It's like if you ever bought the gold headset, the build quality 10 times better. It's like Sony learned their lesson this time. Like, I don't know how long they're gonna last, because I can't just say they're gonna last because I don't know. But in terms of the build quality and the comfort level of those headsets, they feel really good. They got this nice band going across, and it just adjusts to your head. You got a watermelon head or you got a little, lemon head. It don't matter. It's gonna fit you. It's gonna feel comfortable. The camera, I plugged it into my PC. My PC recognizes it. It understands it's a camera, but I can't get it to boot for some reason. So I'm gonna keep trying to get that to boot. But the camera looks slick, neat, small. It's good. It's good, man.
All right. Yeah, guys. I mean, obviously, I'm reimagining.
I told you you're gonna be,
bro. I'm looking at this controller right now. This DualShock 4. Everything about this feels plastic. from the triggers, from these buttons, it doesn't feel premium. This feels fucking premium. Everything about it. And it's crazy. Like it's insane. This feels great. Either way, man. Either way, it's gonna be a badass generation. That's for damn sure. I love what they've done with this. I love how they've engineered this. They went with this alien like wear type of vibe with the controller and the console, and it really, really does show in the long run. So it's nice, man. It's really, really nice. Can't wait to actually play a game with this stuff. That's the thing. Obviously, we could run this probably on Rogue or something, but I'm not sure if anything would work.
I don't think it'll work on Rogue. I tried. It works on Tony Hawk.
Works on Tony Hawk. So how was the input? Like, how did everything feel input-wise and everything?
It feels responsive. The only thing you're not going to get is all the function. My 2-year-old wants me to jump around on the bed with him, bro. You gotta forgive me, but it's a solid controller, bro. It really is, man.
They moved. I just noticed that new detail. They have like a glossy sheen type of finish where it says R2 and L2. Let me put that on the screen for you. You guys see that? R2, L2.
Yo, and don't forget the grips underneath your hand. They're all PlayStation Mini X circle square logos.
These right here, it's this grippy material. It has like the circle, X, triangle, and all that. You can see it. You can't see it because it's small, but when you get it, you have to look at it and you'll see it. It's really nice, man. It's really, really nice. There's a lot of detail into this. They definitely rethought through a lot of this versus this right here. And I'm not knocking this controller. This controller was fantastic from when we had it, right? This was a much needed upgrade from PlayStation 3. I don't think a lot of people will give this controller enough credit for what it is. If we didn't have this badass of a controller from the PlayStation, compared to what we got from PS3, we wouldn't have gotten this premium beast, which is this right here. So
the DualShock 4 is one of my favorite controllers of all time. Come on, bro.
Yeah, this is one of the greatest controllers ever made from them, personally. Everything about this was thinking with the gamer in mind, from the shoulder buttons, the triggers, the actual thumbsticks, and the face buttons. Everything was perfect, for DualShock 4. But after that, they took everything I just said and put more effort into it, and now you have something that is perfectly contour to it. It is a little bit bigger, but it had to be to contour to you. And you see this when you hold the hand, when you hold it. When it's in your hand, you'll notice it immediately. Like I stand by that. You will notice this. I was a little weirded out by the way this was shaped, like in the inside of the controller, because I remember when we first saw it, especially when you see like these little grooves and these little dents, or not dents, but these little indentations in the controller with the black. It looks cool, right, aesthetically. But I was like, what does that really do with the controller? Having it in my hand, now I see why. It's legit. It was legit molded strictly for your hand. And they got rid of so much like emptiness that this right here will offer for your DualShock 4. They fixed all that. And it really does show, man. It really does show. And yeah, you can say it took a lot of inspiration from the 360. If you look at the top of it, right? It's got some inspiration from the 360, especially on the sides. You can see it. There's no denying this. It's got a lot of inspiration. But they took that, improved upon it, and now you have a controller that I don't see anybody complaining about in the future. I really don't. And the fact that this using the same analog sticks, which didn't have no issues with, these were fire, right? These analog sticks were fine. It's even better because now if you have like stuff like Control Freaks, all that stuff carries over and you have no issues. So I'm already happy right now. I'm happy.
Yeah, I want to say the analog sticks about the reason a lot of people were complaining. The Xbox got some loose thumbsticks. Like it feels thotty. There's dead zones. And then the DualShock 4 had, you know what it is? Like Xbox came out with a 360 controller, greatest controller of all time to a lot of people, and the analog sticks were tight, they were responsive, very little or lackluster of dead zones, and then they get to the Xbox One and they do the complete opposite. They go loose like the PS3, and Sony says, "Nah, we're gonna come out with the good." I don't get. They just swap places, bro. Like the DualShock 4 has perfect tension. Analog stick. So when I seen the DualSense, I'm like, please, Sony, don't fuck with the fucking analog stick. So when I first touched it, I'm like, oh my god, they messed with it. But They really didn't, bro. It's the exact same tension. The difference is that they changed the texture and they added a little grip material. If you look at those analog sticks, there's a grip on the edge of them now, which they didn't have it on the PS4 now. If you look at the DualShock 4, there's no grip texture on the analog stick. If you look at the DualSense, they got this tiny little grip to the analog stick. Bro, listen, man. And that D-pad. Listen, I know a lot of people like that flying saucer D-pad. That's all cool for navigation, you know, for navigating through apps and shit and whatever. But, dude, when it comes to fighting games, when it comes to platform indie games, you need a traditional D-pad that's responsive, soft to the touch, period. Like, I don't want that, you know.
Yeah.
That's just me, man.
He said in the chat, "What's up, Wild Bates?" He said, "How's the D-pad?" I don't think it has a lot in common with the Boomerang controller. I know you're talking about that little big curved controller for PS3. I don't think it has that much in common with it. But the D-pad, I already did a sound test here, but you can hear this. You know, if there's no sound here, I'm pressing this near my mic. So hold on. There's no sound test with this at all. There's no sound. But when I was to go with this one, you probably can hear that.
I barely hear it, bro. The point is, listen, when you guys touch these face buttons in the D-pad, especially, it just feels. I don't know how to explain this shit to you, but it just feels good to the touch. It just feels premium. It feels responsive. Yo, the D-pad, Sony's been killing it with the D-pads. All right, you know, we went from Nintendo and Sony usually do great jobs on D-pads, but D-pad is super important, man. Super important.
Yeah, this I see this being even better for fighting games, honestly. If you want my honest opinion about the D-pad, I do dig it. It's definitely a lot better than the DualShock 4. Reason why, if you guys look at that, it's not as loose as the DualShock 4 one. Notice it's the same thing. It's the same design. It's the disc, because if I press it up, the part rises up on each side. So it's technically the same function, but it's a more tighter fit for this, and it actually shows. It's no issues there with the D-pad. D-pad's fine. I don't think you'll have any issues with any D-pad or any of the face buttons. I don't think you'll have any issues.
There ain't gonna be no analog drift. Yo, that's some Joy-Con shit. Like all my Joy-Cons, no matter how many Joy-Cons I own, red, purple, blue, they all eventually end up having a little bit of drift. Look, man, listen. What's important on a controller? Comfortability, right? Being able to reach all the buttons. Triggers, analog sticks, number one.
Yep.
Number two, it's got to be you have to have a good D-pad. If you don't have a good D-pad, you're going to be one-dimensional. I mean, I can't play certain games with that type of a D-pad. A lot of people, Med said he can. I don't know how. Maybe he's used to it, but I can't play traditional indie games, fighting games with one of those, hexagon D-pads. I just can't.
Yeah, I agree.
Who's talking about the Vita? The Vita always had a great D-pad. Listen, I own the full North American library for the Vita, so let's not get into the Vita. I love that little console.
He was saying the Vita's D-pad is underrated. It's like
it absolutely is. The Vita is gonna go down as the fucking Dreamcast. Period. Yeah. Ahead of its time.
But yeah, we pretty much answered all the myths. So yeah, these are Control Freaks. These are the PS4 versions. So for those of you that are interested in getting Control Freaks, you don't have to buy no PS5 ones. They're pretty much the exact same as PlayStation 4. They fit, no issues. I had them on this entire time. They're not flimsy. They don't come off, so they will carry over, and your analog sticks will be perfectly fine. So
see that texture that the DualShock don't have? You see that texture around it, right? That rigid texture?
Yeah, I'm trying to show it to him. So it pop on screen more. Hold on.
If you put your hand out, it'll always like in front of the camera first. Let it focus on your hand, like at number 5.
Okay, there you go. You guys can kind of see it, the texture.
Big Cloud's having a cyberpunk party in this room. We got fucking neon lights, bro. Trying to show off a computer.
Hey, dog.
Yo, listen.
I gotta get that partnership going. So I gotta change your yellow. Hold on. Let me tell you.
Are we doing You trying to run some Demon Souls co-op, dog? I can help. I can try to help you out, bro. You're struggling on the boss.
Struggle? Me? What do I look like struggling, sir? There you go. Cyberpunk colors just for y'all, just for this video. Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
There you go, guys. I changed it. Yo, Cyberpunk. I gotta do the flex, right, to get that Cyberpunk money. No, but it looks good, man. I'm happy. Can't wait to get the console in my hands. My
Can't wait,
charger
man.
station. Yeah, my charger station doesn't ship out until November 7th. So everybody probably will have their stuff already set up. My charger station will be here on the 7th. I probably won't do an unboxing for that because it's kind of straightforward. All it does is just lay there and you plug the controller on there. So it's not really a big deal for that. The big thing is the console. So I'll either do a live stream like this if you guys want me to, or you guys want me to just do a video where I'll just do more of a detail, just me, my commentary, and break down what's in it. Let me know what you guys think. Let's see what you guys want. You guys want
And
me
this
to
is
break
what.
down?
Well, you got to do something different, bro. This is the problem. Like, I was thinking about unboxing it, but by the time we get them consoles, bro, do you know how many unboxings you're gonna see of the so-called cheap people? Look at these guys talking about cardboard, bro. They're so desperate. Listen, I want to know, chat. If you're buying if you're gonna play Demon Souls first, type 1. If you're gonna play Spider-Man first, type 2. I'm serious. I'm curious. Like, I'm just curious. Unless you're playing Godfall or something else I don't know about, but I'm very curious on what people are going to play first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, I'm seeing more 2s. Oh, they're kind of even.
Which one was 2? Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Demon Souls?
Demon Souls 1, Spider-Man 2.
Okay.
What up, Hudson?
Yeah, it's great, man. I'm digging it. I'm really I'm blown away. I'm honestly, I know I keep saying that, but it's so much of a big difference, a much needed difference. Not saying, again, I'm not trying to slander DualShock 4, but I'm saying it's a much needed difference to show, like, they could have done better, and it really does show with this. They did better. This is really
good. And PlayStation played it safe for 3 generations. You had, essentially you had the same controller. One was cordless, one. Seriously, PlayStation has played it safe for 3 generations. Then they got to the DualShock 4 and they changed the game, bro. It was such a great, needed improvement. They went from dome analog sticks to the concave. So much better. Oh
yeah, I remember that. That's another thing that was annoying about the PS3 controller was the domed stick, because they hurt your hands at the long play.
And you slip off. The triggers were bad too. Let's be real.
Triggers were bad. They slid off. Do these still do that? Let's do the slip test. Does it happen?
No way.
Nope. They still got the little dip. They still got the little dip in the controller, so your fingers won't slip off. Let me make sure I get all the questions. No, that's not gonna happen. Your fingers won't do that slip off thing. It'll be good. So I can't wait to see how the guns feel. That's gonna be the other big thing too. How the guns feel, the triggers. That's gonna be nice.
Listen, Astrobot is the game that's gonna really. The thing, I hope people try it out at least, just to get a feel what the controller can do. Like, that Astrobot game is gonna show you every aspect of the controller, because you're gonna play certain games and they might not use all the haptic feedback. They only might use certain things of the haptic feedback. But Astrobot will show you everything, like all types of feelings, all types of vibrations. Yeah. I know this is sounding weird at this point, but you know what I'm saying.
Shout out to Martin. What's up, bro? Made you a mind, but yeah. Shout out to Martin. But yeah, this is great, man. Martin, you're gonna love this. I'm telling you right now. Night and day difference. You're gonna have to watch the stream over, but night and day compared to this. I already answered all the questions involving like compatibility, like your control freaks. All that stuff was answered. Yes, they carry over to this. They'll work. You don't have to spend on extra money. I'm trying to go back to this. Ah, man.
Yo, and by the way, I see somebody in the comment section. Look, for real, it's like a stone white. Yeah, it looks gray and it looks white sometimes. Yeah, it depends.
There you go. That's the color pattern I was looking for. It's not straight white, guys. It's not like what was that tone for? Piano white? Is that what they called it? Those straight white? It's not that.
Yeah, no, it's stone white. It's like
it's got like a gray effect to it. It's not completely white. It's kind of like my graphics card. Like I have the Galaxy 1070 Ti. It's not all the way white. It's white, but it's more like a grayish, creamy type of look for that one. This one's more of a Stonewall. It's got like that black like added into it. Like it's got like a hint of black in there, and you can see that it's a little gray-ish in there. So it looks really, really good. Digging it, man. I do love the fact that they changed this to the PlayStation button completely too. That's nice.
You know what I'm surprised Sony did too, and this is a first in terms of like launch controllers. They don't have colors. People were, a lot of people in Japan were complaining that the Circle X Squared didn't have colors in them.
Yeah.
But honestly, I think it would ruin the aesthetic, man. I don't mind it. I swear to God. Yo, listen, guys.
Bro, they went with a classy look. They went with future, and it was like white on white type approach, and you see it in. Oh, and Martin.
It's growing on me, man. It's growing on me, bro. I didn't like the color tone, but it's growing on me.
There you go, Martin. No issues. No issues, bro. It's on there. It ain't going nowhere. Same thing goes with the longer extended ones. It's on there. So, there you go. There you go, man. And when you put these on here, Martin, because I'm not sure if you use these for shooters. This shit, when I tell you this shit feels natural, it feels 5 times more natural, and the shit is perfect. This doesn't hurt your hands at all. It just feels like you're ready to play for hours on end. I'm telling you, it is that good. You guys are gonna be blown away when games drop for this. That's for sure. Man, let me just put it right there. I'm gonna put it right there. Let you guys ask away any questions. Is it better than the Xbox? I would definitely say this is 3 times better than the Xbox One controller that we had this gen. We haven't gotten the Series X controller because obviously it's not out yet. Hopefully they changed a lot from that. Hopefully. The controller is $70. Yeah, controller $70. Any info on battery life? The battery was supposedly, what was it, 6 hours, something like that, like 6 hours.
I mean, look, people are trying to, the problem I have with YouTubers right now, they're trying to test out the battery and saying, oh, it lasts this long, it lasts that, and it's not fair to the controller because there's no vibration, so of course it's gonna last longer. You're not really, putting it through its paces. But what I'm saying, like, this controller is a good iteration. They didn't fucking totally go off the deep end, but they changed it enough where it feels new, it feels familiar, and it feels different at the same time. I mean, this is exactly what I wanted. Like, I didn't want something totally different where I'm like, yo, come on, bro. Like, the DualShock 4 was such a great controller, and they knew they nailed it.
That's a good question. You said, how quickly does this charge? I can't really test that because I don't have a cord for that. I don't have a USB-C cord right now. But I will say this, though. I talked about this before, I think, in videos. It does charge faster than this right here. It does charge faster than this. But also, it's very instant the moment you plug this in. Like, even to your PC automatically detects this very, very fast. It's very good how they did it. So it should be fine.
Damn, I had something to say. I forgot, bro. Crazy.
How do you think Cold War is going to be? Cold War, I'm going to pass on, but I mean, they're already talking about different guns having different sensations. So shotguns will have more of a bigger pop back versus a pistol, which might be simple, like, assault rifles, which you're going to be holding, is probably going to do that, that type of effect where it shakes. I can see grenades. When you throw grenades, you can feel that pop in the controller, that type of thing. So, I expect those type of feels from it. Interruption. Do me a huge favor. Don't comment again. Thank you. Fernando, what's up?
He said, can the DualSense connect to the PS4? It can connect when you try to sync it via Bluetooth. It'll connect. It'll say Bluetooth controller. It'll connect. It'll have a full bar like it's connected. When you look at it, it's a solid blue bar. So it looks like it's connected. It is connected essentially, but nothing works. Like, literally nothing works. It's kind of like, and that's a shame. That's a shame, bro. Because that I don't get that.
It's kind of the same thing as this. I remember when DualShock 4 came out. Y'all can connect this to PS3. You had to do the same thing. You had to hold the PlayStation button and the share button to make it go into Bluetooth mode to pair it with the console, and you can use it to to navigate the menu and play some games. However, the start button didn't work. and the select button didn't work, right? Wasn't that how it worked? It was like something like that. And the PlayStation button didn't work when you used it on PS4.
And the Rumble.
Yeah, that's true. The Rumble didn't work too. So yeah, I think it's just they have. I don't know. I really don't know what to say about that. Maybe because it's just older tech. I mean, they went and upgraded everything, so maybe it's just they couldn't make it compatible. I'm not really sure. Damn, this is.
Listen, they're trying to sell PS5s, bro. That's just the bottom line.
I'm just doing a weight lift test. That is super light, man. That's got a little bit of weight more. A little bit more weight. But yeah. Did you see the mouse load time? Yeah, I saw it. We talked about it yesterday. It loaded in 2 seconds. It's crazy. Like 2 seconds. Yeah, I got Mouse Ultimate Edition, and I got Demon Souls for mine. So those are the 2 games that's gonna be with my system when I get it. I didn't get Godfall. I remember I talked about possibly trying out Godfall. I haven't gotten it yet. I'm still on the fence about Godfall. It's just I don't know, man.
I'm buying all the games, man. It's just I won't be playing anything else but Demon Souls for the moment.
Yeah, that's a good point. Like me personally, like when I saw it, I was just like, it looks kind of not mid, but basic. Like gameplay wise, it looks very mid to me. Godfall. Sackboy looks a little better though. I might try Sackboy, but I'm not really big into the Little Big Planet, so probably pass on that too. Call of Duty. If I do get Call of Duty, it'll probably be for the PC because I don't know.
Now the good thing about Call of Duty is, Black Ops is going to be using Warzone, and Warzone is going to still be running on the Modern Warfare engine. So y'all are still going to be able to play Warzone essentially, and. So even if I don't like Black Ops, I think Black Ops took a step back. It feels like an older generation game. That's just, I don't know. I like Modern Warfare. It looks better, plays better, sounds better, guns look better. Everything about Modern Warfare is a better game to me. I mean,
she says, Brendan says you're going to keep your PS4/Pro for extra PS4 game storage through remote play on PS5. Honestly, I might take advantage of that. We'll see. We might. I mean, again. That system, which is right here, I'm pointing at it right here in the side of my room here. Obviously, I'm going to move it over somewhere, but, because my PS5 is going to take up that particular space. But, I don't know. We'll see. We'll definitely see what I do with PS4. A lot of games, and a lot of people have been asking, how come you don't be signing in as much on your PS4? A lot of my games that I've been playing, like, for example, Ghost of Tsushima, I've really been waiting, because you notice how I record stuff for you guys, like gameplay. I'm doing comparisons with a lot of the stuff that I played. So if you saw me play a game and I haven't finished it completely, best believe you'll see me show you more of it on PS5, but I'm going to do comparisons of it and see just how big of a difference it is. Like Ghost of Tsushima, I really want to see just how much of an upgrade they did for Ghost of Tsushima and how the colors and everything pops in the actual world. Same thing goes for Uncharted 4. Same thing goes for God of War. All these games they announced in the collection are going to be enhanced for PS5 too, so you're going to see more of those in the future. Does it work with PC? Yes, it works with PC, but keep in mind, not all PC games, but it does work with your PC. Are you getting 2 terabyte SSD for PS5? Nah, I'm going to hold out on SSDs, man. I'm not buying any SSDs for quite some time. I'm one of those individuals, when I beat a game, I tend to delete it, if that makes sense, and move on to another game and download that game. If I ever want to revisit a game, I mostly just, I'll re-download it at a later time. But for now, nah, I'm just going to be deleting a bunch of games off my system until they get, to these SSDs get down in price. And that's going to be a while. I hope you guys understand. That's going to be a while. Days Gone on PS5. Yes, they talked about performance of that. So improved load times, better AI, like performance, thank God. So there's not going to be no stuttering at all when you go against large groups of the freakers. That's not going to be an issue no more. I can't wait to see that in HDR and 4K. So that's going to be cool to revisit to see how well it is. I might have to do a re-review of that on PS5 to see how it is. And granted, I thought the game was kind of unjustly attacked a few times. Like people were like, "Oh, the game's just terrible." The game was good. It just had a lot of performance issues. Like when you ride the bike, you notice how the game will slow down and will kind of run like a slideshow. That was an issue. So that's going to be a thing in the past with PS5. So that's going to be cool. But man, geez, these feel really fucking good. Blaze, you there still? Man, it's got those ridges. Any other questions in the chat? Yeah, I'm waiting on us to drop my song. Yeah, you might as well just wait, man. I'm telling y'all, just delete the games you're not playing and download the ones you are going to play. It's not like you're going to lose them, right? They're going to be in your library, and all your games from your PlayStation 4 library will carry over to PS5, so it's kind of pointless for you to just, do all that. It is interesting, though, honestly. I thought they would have more storage in the digital edition PS5, but they did not have more storage from what I'm looking at here, so, hey, you know how that is. Anyone gonna be playing Pathless? Nah, not gonna play Pathless. I'll probably play that other game before I play Pathless, Deathloop. That's what I'll probably play before that. Yeah, the load times for Days Gone on PS4 were definitely terrible. They were not good. Even when you died, you had to wait a good amount of time. Not crazy amount of time, but you can clearly see it was an annoyance there. Like every time you died in Days Gone, the game literally had to like reboot, it felt like, right? That's going to be a thing in the past. There's not going to be none of that in PS5 when we get it. Day one, Days Gone was robbed in terms of performance, but still cool. Bethesda managed to capture a lot of freakers for the game. PS5 will definitely give Days Gone justice. Yeah, what's funny about that? You guys remember when we first saw Days Gone at E3, where like he was, they showed the developer playing it, like I'm sitting on camera here playing, like with this. Remember how they showed the dev playing it, and he was like at the sawmill, and you saw how many freakers were on screen and how chaotic it was. They still managed to give you that in the final build. It just was very choppy when they all were coming at you in full force. That's the type of stuff, again, I don't see them having restrictions like that in the future for any other particular games in the future. You see what I'm saying? Especially with SSDs now. This is why developers are so hyped for PS5. They're talking about I/O throughput. I know I say I/O throughput a lot, but that's really one of the biggest benefits of next gen. I don't know if y'all saw my video. I broke down the patents that were going into PS5. Definitely go check that out if you missed it. We broke all that stuff down. But it goes back to everything from I/O throughput to the way, textures and everything are streamed in now and how they're able to just capture so much on screen with ease. All this stuff they could not do with PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, and now you're seeing that in their glory. And that's why developers are flocking to PlayStation 5. You notice, even with Microsoft having the power advantage, what is the talk of the town? Is it Xbox Series X for developers, or is it PlayStation 5? You guys let me know in the comments below. Which one is being talked about most by developers? Did you buy a new 4K TV with HDMI 2.1? No, I did not buy a new TV with HDMI 2.1. I have a 4K monitor, which is right here. This is the Acer Predator X27. So that's actually a 120 hertz monitor, and it's 4K, 1 millisecond. So you're going to see that more so. But yeah, if you want 120 frames per second on the console perspective, they're pretty much Sony and Microsoft are pretty much gearing you all up to go with HDMI 2.1 TVs, because you're going to need those for the 120 hertz. So that's the only thing. If you guys want 120 hertz, you're definitely going to need to upgrade that TV to one of those more in higher end 4K models that have HDMI 2.1. What's up, Gamer94? What's up? Will the PS5 be able to churn out better graphics on PSVR? What I mean, it will clear out the low anti-aliasing look most games. I want the Star Wars Squadrons badly, but holding off to PS5. It should look pretty good on PS5, no issues. It should definitely look fine for you on PS5. Let's see here. How did I get this? I ordered this the day they went live on Best Buy. All my accessories and my games I ordered strictly through Best Buy, and my console I ordered that on Amazon. So Amazon, I'm waiting for that to ship and all that stuff. They already got my order. It hasn't been shipped yet. That's pretty much what they're telling me. So we managed to get that out there. But for the controllers and accessories, all that stuff shipped out early. Pretty much you can go to your retailers right now and get a DualShock or a DualSense, and you can get the camera and a few other stuff, like the charger station. So this they sent this out on the 30th. They shipped this out on the 30th, and it arrived today. Just there. That is true, Chili. That is true. That checkerboard running have done justice for PS4, so I see it working for PS5. Oh, I don't even see it as checkerboard running. It's just more stuff they're doing on screen. But yeah, I would buy the PS5 on Amazon. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think you might get it early if you manage to get your PS5 through Best Buy. You're probably going to get it early because it looks like they're handling things a little faster than with Amazon. Because you guys know, Amazon does not charge you until like legit the week of the release. You see what I'm saying? So they don't do that. Best Buy, on the other hand, they kind of already charge you and you're ready to go for it. And this is for the online portion, obviously. So, that's how they go. Let's see. Oh, bro, you already know. I'm ready for streaming. I am ready. I got a new capture card over here as well in the rig this time. So it's not over here next to my console. It's over here inside the actual rig. So we have a new 4K capture device. So yeah, we're going to be doing a lot of stuff, man. 4K gameplay. Like I said, not going to stop with 4K anything. Once you go 4K, it's a little hard to go back to 1080. That's for sure. Hell, even 1440 is really, really good. So there's that. What's up, Spartan? You said I'm getting that at 7 a.m. on launch day, PS5. Okay. You said Best Buy charged you $730. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Like Best Buy, they were making sure you had the cash up front before they even took you into consideration to buy, to put you on the list to get each one of these things. So yeah, that's true. I only got the controller. Camera comes on Wednesday. He says it's very uncomfortable when your hands are big. See, I disagree, man. This is why I disagree, Spartan. Buy yourself. If you have these, I don't know how. Again, these are control freaks, Spartan. These are from PS4. Plug these on your controller. These will save your frustration right there, and it feels natural as hell. Notice there is no space there whatsoever. It's contoured to my hand perfectly, especially if you have big hands. It will work for those with small hands. Just buy the Control Freak CQCs. Problem solved. I'm telling you, it's a lot better to do that. I didn't. Sorry, sir. Just got a capture card from my PS4. The DA60. Watch the PS5 makes it useless. You said my fingers long and palms are muscular. Bro, I'm telling you, you shouldn't have no issues with this at all. Especially if you buy these. You buy some Control Freaks. That'll fix your problem easily. What's up, King Man? What's up? Keeping all your Sony consoles? I don't even have all mine. Mostly what I usually do, typically it's like a tradition I do. I give my older systems to either old family members who really want them. Because mostly what I used to do is put them in the back somewhere, and they would just either collect dust, or they'll just be in a box somewhere. And I have like a family member who they'll go, hey man, you still want this PlayStation? I'm like, fuck it, take it. I'll hook them up with a bunch of games. So I don't know about PS4. I'm not so sure about me doing that just yet with PS4, even though I've had it for so long. Because obviously I got the base model PS4. I don't have the Pro. Got the base model one, so I got the one with the glossy finish up top. But we'll see how we do. We'll see. Order a DualSense controller from Amazon. I don't know when it's coming. Yeah, so that's the thing about Amazon. I'm not sure by Amazon. Yeah, wait. Amazon be acting a little spooky when it comes to shipping and how they go about it and give you updates. And that's mostly because, you know, the bots are everywhere trying to grab these things, whether it be the accessories like this or the console itself. So they need a better system in place for their ordering when it comes to this particular stuff. Wait, you say you want a PlayStation 5 from Burger King? Say what? I don't even think they were. I didn't even know they were doing that. I knew we saw a trailer for it, Burger King, but that was because they were teasing the UI. Do I have the PS5? No, I don't have the PS5. No, sir.
I got it, bro.
You got no damn PS5. Shut up.
I posted it. You want to see the picture? You want to show him?
Yeah, sure. Why don't you show him that?
Hold on. I got you, dog.
Another thing. Here's a quick heads up, by the way. I forgot to say this too on RGT. So you guys remember that website that was we covered on the channel? It was called PlayStation 5. They were selling like the custom side plates for PS5. Turns out they have to issue refunds to everybody. So if you get a refund, if you order from them, you'll get a refund from a company called Customize My Plates, because they had to change their name from PlayStation 5 to Customize My Plate, and now they're going. Supposedly it was a trademark thing. They got hit.
Yeah, show the people your RGT. So, you can't share your screen, can you?
I can share my screen. Hold on.
Show the people, bro. Got that PS5 early, dog.
Such a fool. I got my PS5 early. Display capture. Let me turn that off. I keep forgetting to turn my HDR off every time.
It's all good.
Big Claw has to do this every time. He sure.
Yeah. I ordered plenty of Burger King's $5 or more. Then you go on the app and put all the store number, and I did it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Xbox is if you go to Taco Bell, order any medium or large drink.
Oh, you talking about the? Oh, you actually got it through Taco Bell. What you trying to say?
No, that's for Xbox.
No, hold on. Like fixing my screen so I can show you. Hold on. Okay. Just one more time. Yeah, one more time. There we go. All right, let's see. What are you showing? Where'd you post it?
In RGT. Now I gotta delete the screenshot fast. So.
Oh, you screenshotted it. Okay, hold up. Wait a minute. Hey guys, go. So Blaze posted on RGT. Full.
Fire, right, guys?
That's
review coming soon, bro. Let y'all know.
That shit is so Photoshop. It ain't even. I mean, if you go Photoshop, at
bro, what are you talking about? That's a real job, dog.
If you go Photoshop, at least add a little bit of darkness to the image,
bro.
Make it look natural.
Bro, that's the real shit, bro. Why you hating on me, dog?
Bro, it don't even look natural with the background.
Listen,
it don't look
guys,
natural.
I want to put you guys onto something. That's not Photoshop, but what it is, you can download an app on the iPhone or Android. It's called AR something. So if you're concerned that the PlayStation is too big or where you're gonna fit it, you can put the PlayStation.
In your display.
It'll literally project a PlayStation 5 vertically or horizontally, and it'll show you how big it's gonna look on your entertainment stand. It's actually really dope. So that's how big it is. So I can't keep that shit vertically unless I move it to the right more. You see what I'm saying? Because it's covering my TV.
So you're gonna have yours like that?
I want to keep it vertically if I have the room for it. I'm gonna have to make room. I'm gonna have to get rid of some shit.
There's no way I'm laying that PS5 horizontally. No
yeah, it's not made for it. You know,
it's really not. You can see it in its glory. It's not meant to be.
Like it'll still function fine, but I mean,
yeah, it's really not meant for it. The reason why I say it's not meant for it, guys, the way you look, especially with the stand. I don't know if you guys watch Lou. For those of you that don't know who Lou is Unbox Therapy. I always call him Lou because that's what he was known as, Lou, from Unbox Therapy. But he did the breakdown of it, even with the stand, and the stand kind of like rotates. So when you rotate it around, you can plug it in on the side, and it will hold it horizontally. It doesn't look like it's meant for that, to be honest with you. I mean, granted, you might have more airflow in the bottom and stuff like that, but I don't know. It looks more like it was just meant to be straight, vertical, like a tower. Like Microsoft's looks kind of awkward too when it does it, because they got the little feet on the side of the consoles when you lay it on the side. It don't look natural to me neither. For
none of these consoles look natural vertically.
They don't look. Yeah, they just don't look.
When I seen that video that Lou did, he didn't really put it in. Like he kind of, whatever.
Yeah, it looks weird. They both look weird.
Guys, once you unbox your console and you put it either vertically or horizontal, you're only going to do that once. You're not going to touch it. You know what I mean? So it don't matter how you put it, really. You'll be fine. It'll look fine either way.
Yeah. But any more questions about this? I mean, we answered everything from Control Freak. Shout out to Control Freak. No, I'm not sponsored. I'm just throwing it out there. But shout out to Control Freak. Everything works. Let me turn the light on for you guys one more time so you guys see that blue LED. There it is. So, any more questions for the Dualsense?
I'll be right back.
Yeah. How does the stick click feel? Pretty much the same. You probably can hear this. Pretty much the exact same as these. Pretty much the same. Pretty much the same. I would say a little bit more comfortable because this, again, pretty straightforward. Cool. Never got drift on DualShock 4. Yeah, you won't get drift on these. These are pretty much the exact same analog sticks. You can just tell by how easy these snap on. It's the exact same thing. They do have a little bit more rubber material around it, so like a little bit more grippy material. So if you don't want to purchase Control Freaks, you can always take these off. And these easily come off, by the way. These are not like something you have to yank off. But, you can always take those off, and you'll have no issues as well. It's the same thing. Moore's Law is dead. Just confirmed that PS5 is RDNA 3 and Xbox Series X RDNA 2. Oh boy. The mic is really, really good. There's a few sound tests on there already. I'm probably going to do one for the channel as well to see how it comes across with my Rode Procaster here, which is this right here. So we'll see just how it comes across. Obviously, it's not a fair comparison, but we're just going to test the quality and see how clear it is. But a lot of people already posted that on like Twitter and a few other places, so you guys can see just how well it sounds. What will be the first game you play after you're done here? Shit. Let me see here. I don't know. Y'all want to play some? I mean, it's Halloween. Hey, Blaze. Let me see something.
Yeah.
You wanna run some Among Us with the people in the chat?
If they can get into Discord.
Yeah, everybody join our Discord. Links in the description below. You can always stay up to date with the channel. Everything I do, I post it there. Also, you can follow me on Twitter at Big Cloud Gaming. I'm gonna end the stream. And I'm going to restart the stream. We're going to play some Among Us. If you guys want to play, it's going to be open to everybody. Just jump in. We're going to be in one of the gaming rooms in the Discord. And
the link is in the description, guys. You don't need to ask for a link. It's right. Literally, just scroll down. It's right there.
Yeah, it's literally in the description. Or you can check Nightbot. He's right there on the side, too. So just make sure you join, and you guys can join us there, and we'll play some games. All right? Thank you guys for watching. Do me a huge favor. Got 156 people watching. Hit that like button. Let's get 156 likes. And, yeah, I'll see you guys in like 5 minutes while I set this up.
If he said 5, it's gonna be 10. Just letting y'all know.
Such a lie. Shut up. So anyway, me and Blaze, we'll see you guys in like 5 minutes. So we're setting that up right now. All right. But yeah, Dualsense controller so far, man. First impression just from holding this. And the funny thing is, I haven't experienced the rumble. I haven't experienced none of the sensations like the triggers yet, like the adjustments or nothing like that yet with the vibration. But just off of build quality and comparing this to this right here, this is easily a step above. I give this a 5 out of 5 just off of that. This right here was already a 5 out of 5 for me just from the PS3 alone, and is a perfect controller still to this day, one of my favorites. This right here knocks this out the park easy. That's my verdict for it right now. Can't wait to get into the actual games though, but hey, that's that. All right, but I'll see you guys in a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and set that up. Blaze, anything you want to say to our people as we dip out?
Sony's God. All right.
All right, guys. We're setting up now. Give you right back.